Also, if you hit him and connect and are unable to destroy him, then you will end up losing that rock. Which would be a shame if they were useful.
Now this guy, I believe I set him on fire, and I do not take his soul, even though I could use it. Reason being is because when you come back here, it's annoying as hell to deal with a vampire in this tiny room. So fuck him, he stays dead.
What's interesting about the enemies that you immolate when they and don't take their soul, when they stick around, you can tell they're still like kind of alive in there because their eyes are still red.
Which is a nice and creepy fact.
Yes. Almost as creepy as the guy's feet always facing you in Wolfenstein 3D.
No! Please!
I didn't recognize these flayed racks of flesh. Their scent was vampiric. They gnawed upon their victim's carcass like dogs.
Okay, another new enemy. Yay! These are the Melchium. They have soul replacement like all vampires, and they have the worst ability in the game, which is burrowing. Which is where they dive into the ground, you can't find them, and then they jump out and kick your ass. They're also really strong, at least the adults are. They're about, I think, 6 hits, which is way stronger than a Dumayim.
They're
You can
annoying
see
as
it right
hell.
here.
They're annoying as hell with the whole burrowing thing.
Oh yeah. The good thing about the burrowing thing is that if you hold down auto face, you can still see where they're at,
Yeah.
but that's not that useful.
Also,
by the way,
it's also kind of hilarious when you are trying to, if you're low on, actually not hilarious, it's annoying, when you're low on health, and these things die, and they kind of crumple to their knees and then fall over dead.
Yeah, I hate these things. So let's set one on fire. I do love the little, like, crazy, like, fire death animations where they're screaming in pain. That's pretty sweet. It's very cathartic.
Oh. I have to admit, as annoying as it can be sometimes, it's actually kind of cool to see an enemy drop to his knees and then fall over dead. You don't see that a lot in these older games.
This charnel house bore the unmistakable marks of Melchiah's clan. To what depths had our dynasty plummeted if these ghouls were the descendants of my high-born brother? Were they so debased as to recruit fledglings from the desiccated corpses here interred?
So you may have noticed that guy I didn't kill back there.
Yeah, what's up
that's
with
actually
that?
a human. And that human will not do anything to you unless you get in really close and then he starts fighting you, but you can actually leave him alone. And if you do so, for the rest of the game, the humans will actually worship you as a vampire-slaying god. Which is very unique, and it's a very hidden thing here. You can actually straight up kill that guy and fight humans for the rest of the game if you want to. But I actually decided to go the route of letting him worship me, and simply because it's unique, and it only happens at Soul Reaver 1. It won't happen for the rest of the game, so figured I'd show that off.
Yeah, it won't happen for the rest of the franchise.
That's more what I meant, but I didn't say it right because I'm an idiot. You know how it goes.
Yeah, I forgive you.
This time?
Every time.
I hate you so much.
Well, I forgive you so much.
My brother Melchiah was made last, and therefore received the poorest portion of Cain's gift. Although immortal, his soul could not sustain the flesh, which retained much of its previous human frailty. This weakness, it seemed, was passed on to his offspring. Their fragile skins barely contained the underlying decay.
Which is entirely disgusting. This is Burrow. See that? How he just suddenly appeared? F him. So I start trying to throw the staff at him, and then I screw up. But whatever.
I like
Anyways, I
that
want my staff back.
I like that wheel-shaped spike.
The thing is crazy. I don't know what that is, but it's very useful. It seems like a thing you would not want to have around if you were a vampire lord. I certainly wouldn't decorate my house with it.
I mean, these guys can barely get around, so... Maybe they're...
So this is the fledgling. See how bad they are? Look at that. It sucks.
One staff throw. Pathetic.
Anyway, I'll take my staff back. And head through this door. So down here is the entrance of the actual Melchiah's sanctuary, or whatever the hell this place is called, and our first warp gate that actually means a dam. It's nice because if you die anywhere and end up getting sent back to the original Spectral Realm area, you can always use this to come back. But I think we're going to cut off the video here. Later we'll be going down this area and fighting Melchiah in the next video. But for now, we'll cut it off at this spot.
Exciting.
Oh yes, lots and lots of foreshadowing for the next video. Haha.
Stay tuned for the next exciting episode of Soul Reaver.
Alright guys, we'll catch you later.